Hello everyone, I'm Krooked and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. Today, I am playing Blast Corps for the Nintendo 64. When I was younger, I always wanted to play this game, like, a lot. I, for some reason, didn't. I think it was one of them where, like, I couldn't rent it all the time because it just wasn't available, and yeah, I just remember never being able to rent it, and it was just something I never really got to experience a lot. And today I was like, what's a good game that I can play? I'm like, Blast Corps, you know. It always seemed like a game that I needed to return to. Yeah, so why not? Let's get in and check it out. You must completely remove all obstacles from the danger zone. Danger zone. It looks like I'm flying a missile with the shadow.
I hope this
okay.
works.
So I have to go and basically remove. Okay. Okay. So there's stuff in the way of the missile carrier, and this missile carrier is basically. Okay. This is kind of cool. This is like. It's basically destroy things because you can destroy things. That's kind of fun. So, yeah, let's just get in. Let's talk about graphics first. This looks like a Nintendo 64 game. Oh, you can change vehicles. That's cool. But yeah, so it looks like a typical Nintendo 64 game. It's a little blocky. There's not really too much that stands out. The explosions of things are blue, which is a little odd. And even though I can destroy all these, like, giant trucks and stuff, or giant buildings, I can't destroy, like, a tree. Oh, I can get out of my vehicle. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that was a little human driving it. That's kind of nifty. In this, it's really difficult. Like, okay, I can see it's 15, 83%, 13, 65%, but that's really ugly and doesn't work. Okay. So now I can go to the next level. Okay. I like how it gives you the little sample of the controls and what's happening there. That's pretty cool.
You can do this.
I've only used A, and I haven't really used anything else. The sidewinding is a lot more difficult than it seems. B is reverse. The C buttons change camera. I don't think R does anything. Z, you leave your vehicle. And then L doesn't do anything. D-pad, like 90% of 64 games, doesn't do anything. Oh, this is so difficult. Like, you have to be so precise with the, like, turn, which is weird because it's supposed to kind of be drifting. Can I just, like, back into it? This is a weird vehicle. I don't know if I'd want to actually do a mission in this thing. Because it doesn't control very well. I mean, it does, but yeah. So, buildings are very plain and basic. The vehicles also pretty plain and basic. It's a Nintendo 64 game, and it looks like a Nintendo 64 game, so there's nothing spectacular about that, really. Controls-wise, it has very, very basic controls. A to go, B to back up, and that's just kind of how it goes. Control stick, like every other 64 game, controls how to move, and the C buttons are the camera. So it has basic controls. They control well enough. I know I said that vehicle doesn't control well, but it's literally just that vehicle doesn't control well.
You can do this.
Okay. Playing is like the bulldozer. It's just kind of fun. You just drive in and wreck things. Absolutely wreck things. It controls really well. You basically just pick up speed, you drive into things, and call it a day. So it works really well. I'm sure there's other vehicles later on in the game, but the controls are, I mean, I don't know of anything else you could ask for in this game, because you destroy things by running into them, and running into them is simple. So it's basically what you're trying to look for. And, you know, the bonuses for destroying more, that's always a huge plus. Like, that makes it more fun, because if you want to destroy things, I think that just got me more money. Yeah, more money. $20 is a big scheme when you're talking about $3.2 million, you know? And $20 is going to make a huge difference. So, bulldozer stuff, all really, really, really easy. Controls well. I think it'd be nicer if there was a little bit more. So this is okay.
I hope this works.
Okay. It seems like there's a tutorial level for everything. Okay, this one's kind of cool. You jet up and then you hit B and it just like tanks down. It's like if Iron Man was leg dropping buildings to destroy them. I dig that. But yeah, again, it controls pretty well. Sound wise, it has a lot of very basic explodey sounds. But you know, this is kind of the era where they knew sound design well enough to go, hey, we need to make sure things sound good. And honestly, the sounds here are great. The music is kind of fun and funky. This one's more of a relaxing one, which I'm not sure what would be relaxing while making explosions happen. But the other levels all had pretty good sound, where it's just fun and like upbeat, and yeah, it has voice acting.
Just trying to impress me.
The voice acting sounds pretty good. Overall, I mean, this is a pretty decent game. At the same time, though, oh no, not more sides. Oh, okay, so that's Backlash. This is side swipe. Whoa, okay. So this one does use R to destroy buildings.
Get moving.
It's kind of cool how they like designed all of this to work as the way they did. It's very unique. But yeah, it controls really well. I mean, honestly, it's very responsive, and if you like blowing stuff up, I mean, it's definitely a fun game. I don't know how much. I got a promotion. Awesome. I don't know how much fun would be had if you like sat down for an afternoon to play Blast Corps, because it's a decent enough game. It's very bare bones. Oh wow, I just hit the carrier, and that was that. Just ended it right there. Let's try that again.
I hope this works.
So I think I have to race the carrier and get ahead of it here. We'll find out. You cannot drive off the cliff into the water, which is good. You have to kind of be like really set up to hit some of these buildings with this side swipe thing. But yeah, I mean, there's challenge here. Don't get me wrong. It's just there's not a lot of it. It's a fun game. It's kind of bare bones in a lot of ways, which, if I remember right, it's a pretty early release for the 64, so I don't exactly have a problem that's bare bones. It's just, I don't know if you're going to be spending an entire afternoon playing Blast Corps. Overall, I think Blast Corps deserves a 7 out of 10. It's a fun game. It just doesn't have the best looks. Oh no, I'm out of energy. What? Okay. And I don't know how to get more. Okay. So that's gonna be a problem. Ooh, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this giant mecha. Okay. Godzilla mode. Nice work. That's cool. It just rolls. It keeps rolling. Yeah, so there's not really much else to say. I mean, it's a fun game, but it's pretty bare bones and lackluster in a lot of ways, and can be improved in a lot of ways. But if you just want to blow some stuff up and have a good time doing it, I can't think of a better game to do it in, just because this is fun in that regard. On the 64 anyway. I'm sure on other consoles I can find plenty of different ways that you could have fun and blow things up, but yeah. How many can you switch between missiles and giant robots and run out of missiles almost instantly? So, comment down below. Let me know if you've ever played Blast Corps and what you think of it. Like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that subscribe button so that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted. And hit the notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode comes out. And other than that, I do want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. Bye!